Hi everyone, welcome to Lulu La Vida. Today I'm going to talk about a little bit about Jose Alfredo Jiménez, that he was born in the city of Dolores, Hidalgo, in the state of Guanajuato, in the country of Mexico. As you can see here, we are arriving to the city of Dolores, Hidalgo, and you see this huge monument. It's for los niños héroes. Dolores Hidalgo is also known for the cuna of the independencia, the where the independence of Mexico. This is where they had the El Grito de la Independencia, where they declare independence. As you can see, there's a statue here of Father Dolores Hidalgo y Costilla. And this city used to be called Dolores, but due to what he did, they renamed it Dolores Hidalgo. Look at the statue, and you can see the monument towards the back. So we went ahead and went over to the Mercado. See, this is a picture of Dolores Hidalgo, the priest, declaring the independence in Mexico against Spaniards. Here we ended up going to the like Mercado Artesanía. They're known for their ceramic, their porcelain stuff, beautiful stuff. Look at this. I mean, all these beautiful color of ceramics, nameplates, pitchers, sinks, toilets, vases. I mean, everything. Tableware, absolutely colorful and beautiful. There was just so much to look at. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of time, but I wanted to pick a plate for my brother since he collects them, and I wanted to find something, just for him. Look at this beautiful tile. I mean, they had so much stuff. I know next time when I visit this city that I'm going to go ahead and look for something worthwhile and maybe have it shipped over to Rosarito and so forth. But look at this. These are corn tortillas. There's a lady out in the street, and these are look at this. This is otomi, right? Like when they do the embroidery for the runners and the pillowcases and so forth. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Then we headed to the cemetery, the municipal cemetery of, it was called Nuestra Señora de Dolores, Panteón Municipal. So when we got there, it seemed like they were gonna have they were waiting for the mariachi. It seems that they were going to go ahead and have a procession. They were going to have a body. So we just went ahead and went in. There was this little two kids, maybe about 6 or 8 years old, and they offered us to be our guides to the tumba of Jose Alfredo Jiménez, to his tombstone. So we ended up walking through the cemetery. It was about a maybe 7 to 10 minute walk. It just depends. They were telling us stories and so forth. Very interesting. One of the things that did happen to us through as we were going through, the different tombstones, is that we noticed there was like a kind of like bushes or trash that they had set aside, and in that we noticed there were pieces of the caskets, like torn apart. So we asked the little boys, and they said that what happens is that sometimes the family members don't pay whatever fees they have. I'm not too sure. They go ahead and take off the caskets, and they put the remains of the body in a bag and send them back to the family, which to me, it just doesn't sound like a story. I believe that maybe once the years go by, and if they don't see anybody visiting that, they probably resell them. That seems to be a little bit more of what probably happens. But look, we finally got to Jose Alfredo Jimenez. Look at this. This is from the back view. As you can see, it's a huge sarape, multicolors. And one of the things that when you look at and pay particular attention is that every single color of the sarape It represents a song. He wrote over 1,000 songs, and I believe the ones that were bigger hits or so forth had a wider speck of tiles of colors. But as you can see here, they all have like a name representing the different songs that he wrote. So this was very, very nice. Like as you can, I believe this one says El Rey, and then this one here in green says La Media Vuelta. Very, very peculiar. I think that they put a lot of thought into this, and I think they made a tribute honor to what he represents for the city of Dolores Hidalgo. One of the top, to me, if not the best composer, singer of songs in Mexico, from El Rey, La Media Vuelta, Caminos de Guanajuato. I mean, you name it. Si Nos Dejan, which is one of the songs that, see, there's I believe that's it. The songs that they played in my wedding, Si Nos Dejan. But anyways, let me tell you a little bit about José Alfredo Jiménez. He was born in 1926, and he passed away on the 23rd of November of 1973. He was only 47 years old, and to be truthful to you guys, the pictures, he looked a lot older. I don't know if it was because of he suffered from he was an alcoholic, so he used to just drink tequila continuously. I don't know the reason behind it, but I do know that they moved from Dolores Hidalgo to Mexico City when he was just a child, and he started writing songs at the age of 8. He married a lady named Paloma and had 2 kids, a Paloma and Jose Alfredo, which is the only marriage he had. Then he started courting all these singers and actresses and so forth. What I found out was that he composed or wrote the song Si Nos Dejan to Irma Serrano, and the other one was to Lucha Villa. It's called Amaneció Otra Vez. Imagine the lyrics. You probably had a really, really deep, deep relationship, because the song says, Amaneció otra vez entre tus brazos. So that tells you a little bit about the kind of relationship they must have had back in the days. One of the things that I do remember, I was really like a kid. I remember seeing him on TV singing with this lady. I believe her name is Alicia Juarez. I'm not sure if she's still alive, but I think that was his last relationship. And they used to come out on this show and sing. But every time he would come out, it seems like he was always, had a little bit too much to drink. Anyways, he suffered from cirrhosis of the liver, and that's what he died for. Look, as you can see here, it says, La vida no vale nada. And here's the picture of us in his tombstone. And I think if you see it different ways, you can tell that once it's a sombrero, a mariachi hat, and then the other one is like his mouth opening, singing all the way deep in the throat. His mother is also buried here in the same place. As you can see, the little boys are there, our tour guides to his tombstone. They were very, very good, and they had excellent history and stories to tell us. One of them even started singing one of his songs. But yeah, this is a place that you need to stop. Like, it was in between San Miguel Allende and Guanajuato. So we had spent about 4 days in San Miguel Allende, and we were on our way to Guanajuato. But realized that Dolores Hidalgo is kind of like it's kind of halfway, but you just made a little bit of a detour, but it's worth it. And then, like I said, they also have all these beautiful ceramics, and also so much history behind the city. So it was worth the stop. It was worth the while. Look at this beautiful cross. You can see it from the inside, and you can see it too from behind the towards the back. Something that you start thinking about his life. He must have been somebody that was very sensitive, and for somebody to write so many songs and be inspired, maybe he had a lot of women in his life. Who knows, right? But somebody very talented and so forth. And, years and decades go by, and we still are enjoying his music. Everybody wants to sing a canción, a song from José Alfredo Jiménez. But this is our visit. I wanted to give a little bit of what I saw, through my eyes, and walking back to the car. There was people doing a procession with the body, and they had mariachis, and the song that they were playing was sad. It says Nuestro Juramento. Of course, we opted to go to the side, and I didn't want to record anymore. But thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time.